It's Jeff.
And we're here with Fit Flavors today. And today we are bringing you a delicious and flavorful meal of salmon, Creole salmon actually, and quinoa with cranberries.
Absolutely. So our food is very simple. We want to keep it simple for you guys to see and to go and make it how you like at home. It's very healthy, very affordable,
and very flavorful.
So we're about to get into it. We're going to show you guys step by step what we're using and how everything should be done. So look out for us.
Let's get to it. So over here we have our 4 pieces of salmon that we're going to be working with tonight, as well as lemon. Gotta have lemon with the salmon. And then here, I'll go over these as we mix our seasoning. So right now we have garlic salt, paprika, Creole seasoning, black pepper, thyme and fresh garlic and fresh thyme actually, and brown sugar.
Now you can do this at home and use whatever seasoning that you like, but we always like the extra flavors, so we always incorporate what we like to eat, pretty much.
It seems like a lot, but it's only 6 simple ingredients. You can find them anywhere. So you mix them up and it pretty much comes out looking like this. Make sure you get all the sugar and everything blended perfectly.
Oh, look at that. It smells good. It smells real good.
Alright, so next up, we have this here. We're going to squeeze our lemon. Just get a little drizzle of lemon everywhere as a start. Knock your seeds off. And then we're just going to sprinkle some on each piece.
There you go.
And rub it in.
Oh yeah, you gotta get that seasoning all in there. Because you like our fish very flavorful.
Very flavorful.
That looks good.
Just because it's healthy doesn't mean it lacks flavor.
That's true. You hear that, right? Because people are so wrapped up in eating healthy is just bland
Salad
food. It's not bland food. You know, you can get all your healthy intake, anti-nutritional foods in, you know, with flavors. And that's what Fit Flavors is doing. You know, we're incorporating different flavors into our food, and you know, you guys can give it a try and give us some feedbacks. This is pretty good. It looks good already. So as you can see, the lemon, it acts as a kind of a binding agent, so it turns everything, you got that moisture, it turns everything into some type of soft rub. It's nice and easy, you get all that nice rub in there. It looks good. It looks good.
Yeah. So basically that is what your salmon looks like. We're going to turn the stove on. We're going to use a cast iron because the cast iron creates the perfect blackened and crispness that you want from the salmon itself. And it also captures all the flavor. So we're going to do both sides. Not the second side won't be as rubbed, but just so you have flavors on both sides of your salmon. I'm going to flip. And we're just going to sprinkle just a little bit. Like this much is going to cover everything.
I can't wait to eat this.
And that's it. So as the pot heats up,
look at that. Well seasoned. You know, to prevent food contamination, you make sure you wrap your cutting boards with plastic. Wash your hands. This is a beautiful salmon. Now you can use scraps of salmon, you know. Just, it don't have to be a perfect cut. Doesn't have to be a perfect cut at all. As you know, salmon has we use like olive oil for to sear our salmon. You don't need to use any like heavy oil. Try to avoid as much sodium as possible.
it's getting nice and hot. Have it oil a little bit just so the fish doesn't stick, because the brown sugar, we definitely want to make sure that it doesn't burn. Brown sugar caramelizes very easily, so you want to keep an eye on it. As soon as you put it on, make sure the pot is very hot so it's nice and crisp, I should say. And we're gonna get this thing going.
Yeah.
All right. Nice and sizzling. Make sure it's hot. Gonna give it a few seconds before we flip it over.
This is why I love salmon, you know? You can do so much to salmon you other fish. As you can see, she quickly put that down. The pan was nice and hot, and she quickly flipped it over. Look at that. This is the color that you need. This is the color that you want. You get a nice golden color like this in your salmon. You got the caramelized sugar in there. Not too much of it, but just enough. Looks real good.
Something else that I like to do is sprinkle a little bit more lemon juice on it. That way the lemon actually gets into the fish. You get a more citrus flavor and refreshing. And then the last thing we're going to do is sprinkle a little bit of vegetable broth over it. Get it nice and flavorful. We're going to stick that in the oven and let that finish for about 3 to 5 minutes. All right, and now that we have the salmon going, here we have a pot with about 2 cups of vegetable broth that we're gonna cook our quinoa in today. We're gonna let that come up to a boil, so give us about 2-3 more minutes and we'll be right back.
Go. All right, so now look at our salmon. It's done, it's been seared. As you can see, it was finished in the oven. Now we just letting it rest. We actually pull it out a little early just to let it carry over. This is the color that we're looking for. As you can see, the seasoning is perfectly laid out on there. It's very juicy. All of that, you don't really need a sauce to eat the salmon with. All right, so our next step, we're gonna move to a starch. Now, I have a quinoa and I have dried cranberries. So we're gonna finish the quinoa with dried cranberries. As you can see, just any type of cranberries, dried. Just chop it into little small pieces, and here you go. I got about just a little over a cup of quinoa. I have some vegetable broth over here with no sodium. Just I let it come up to a boil, and I'm gonna add my quinoa to it. Ready? All right. So add your quinoa. As you can see, it's pretty much like a 2-to-1. Let that go for a little bit. What I'm gonna let it do is I'm gonna let it come up to a boil. Once it come up to a boil, I'm gonna reduce the heat and cover it so it can cook all the way. And this is the finishing product. We have our Creole salmon. We have our cranberry quinoa. We have a little spinach just to balance everything. Of course, we got 2 plates for me and the missus, and she's excited.
Yes.
Boom! Complete.
Bing, bang, boom. Straight like that.
Thanks to Flip Flavors. Good Flavors. We did it.
Yes.
We did it.
You
Good
can do
Flavors.
it too.
You can do it too. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Zeus_J. Follow us. Fit Flavors is coming out. Check it out. We have some healthy recipes coming your way. Easy, few steps. Nice and easy. Check this out. You.